at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll start out here with the option whale. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
The tackle made by Patrick.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They're going for it. It's Watson. Over the middle, it's Fells. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
1st down, Houston.
But they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. With Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Back at the 34-yard.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this is caught by Fells, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson, finding Fells complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. He was 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2.
A give the first man through Gillespie of the fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will extend their lead. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely, a little bit, things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Ross Blacklock, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to launch this thing. Wait, this is caught inside the 15. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And 10 yards to go.
first down, it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots get a score closer.
The extra point.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. DeAndre Carter returning it. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10. At their own.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
David Johnson.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today, to try and get him over 100 yards.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, to defend it, I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
The Texans' 49-yard line.
Newton on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
To throw again. Newton. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. On first down, Newton. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Julian Edelman.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 18-yard line.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on second down. Newton throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over first and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Johnson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On third and short, they'll try option left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Newton. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And now it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Would be a long field goal try from here as they try to hustle to the line. And that will be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back. And this
is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And it's incomplete. So now only 7 seconds remain.
A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
26.
So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had ball scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's Carter now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. He's able to rip off of 32 on that one. It's a first down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
Watson going to run it on the option. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
It's a gain of 8.
They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They'll run it with Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's had some big runs in this game. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Final score.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as